Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The pawn is back, Johnny's most exceedingly terrible trepidation and Ava's settlement with Stefan. Days of Our Lives uncovers that Stephanie Johnson will not have any second thoughts about taking Everett Lynch to bed. Everett will love to hear it since he will love stirring things up around town with Stephanie, all things considered. Stephanie might concede she actually cherishes Everett and maybe never really halted. The situation has changed now that Stephanie is aware of the truth about Everett's coma, but things have gotten more complicated as a result of her assumption that Everett just vanished on her own accord. Everett will be pleased that Stephanie has given in to her feelings and allowed herself to trust him because Stephanie is attempting to focus on the future rather than the past. Obviously, Ava Vitali and Stefan DiMera's hot fallout will be significantly less charming because of their common regret and outrageous headaches. When Stefan and Ava acknowledge they went too far amazingly by resting together, Ava will demand nobody can at any point be aware of this. Since Stefan will want Gabby Hernandez DiMera to know that he broke their marriage vows, that should be fine with him. Sadly, mysteries will quite often explode with annihilating results in Salem, so Ava and Stefan should get ready for significant show. According to Other Days, as Abe Carver and Paulina Price rekindle their intimacy, they will get closer to their normal relationship. Abe already wasn't prepared to get that near Paulina, yet he's inclination more like her significant other recently even without the recollections he's actually absent. While Paulina and Ava associate on a more profound level, Johnny DiMera will hear Chad DiMera's unfavorable words replaying again and again in his mind. Johnny would be squashed in the event that he set an objective on Chanel Dupree's back by carrying her into the DiMera family, so Days spoilers say he'll have a few misgivings with regards to wedding her. Johnny will have a lot to think about because he has commitments to Chanel and doesn't want to hurt her. Days spoilers state that John Black, Drake Hodgson, will become so enraged in the park that he will draw his weapon during a confrontation with Konstantin Malionis, who will reveal a stunning story from Greece. Konstantin will discuss John's experience as the pawn and the risky eyes he had in those days. DOL fans can likewise anticipate that Konstantin should flaunt the red card, imply a deadly message and notice the name Katharina. John will unexpectedly change into the pawn again once his indoctrinating is set off, so Konstantin will test John by having him put the weapon to his own head. Nonetheless, Konstantin won't really allow John to clear himself off the guide. All things considered, Konstantin will keep John alive and choose to involve him as a feature of a wild new technique. Days of Our Lives spoilers say John will feel some dread rising when he emerges from his daze, so remain tuned for refreshes on the befuddling news he'll confront. Ellie Patricios joins DOL as Katharina's strange person attached to John and Konstantin's past. Days of Our Lives uncover that Konstantin Malionis will release a difficult situation for John Dark utilizing that red card of destruction and what he is familiar with John's past as the pawn. Ellie Patricios has joined the cast of DOL and will show up as Katharina in this thrilling storyline. Konstantin will recount a staggering story including Katharina that is attached to John's set of experiences and a lethal message that was conveyed sometime in the distant past. It seems like John might have caused Katharina's downfall while he was under mind control, however we'll see what's eventually uncovered. Days spoilers say Katharina will have a major impact in all the show somehow, so it'll be fascinating to see what the future holds. Ellie Patricios will evidently be highlighted in some fake flashback scenes including Katharina in Greece, so DOL fans will get an opportunity to see what went down such an extremely long time prior. With respect to Patricios, she's a bilingual Greek and English entertainer who you might have seen in different ventures like Snowfall, Dark Pumpkin, Not Really Cheerfully Ever Later and then some. Since Patricios is conversant in Greek, that might be something that Days makes the most of in her impending scenes. John doesn't recall how Katharina fits in his past at this time and Steve Johnson won't be excited for him to find out since all that John did during that modified piece of his life was quite horrendous. Tragically, Konstantin will acquire the capacity to transform John back into the pawn utilizing that red card he's been thinking about, so John could cause significantly more annihilation while following Konstantin's requests. Days spoilers say John will siphon Steve for data, yet Steve will give a valiant effort to try not to respond to an excessive number of inquiries that could set off any difficult recollections. Steve will conclude the best arrangement is to kill Konstantin, yet that plan will unavoidably run wild and lead to awful news. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Ellie Patricios will make her presentation as Katharina during the and start off the following period of John's storyline. Two sweethearts propose, who will get a yes? Like we guaranteed before, the wedding season is a long way from being done on Days of Our Lives. We just saw two couples, Nicole EJ and Sloan Eric, seal the deal. Yet, which different couples could be getting ready to stroll down the passageway soon? There was a ton of wedding jabber for Chad and Stephanie. However, the former raises their voices at the mention of marriage. We don't think its organization looks exceptionally brilliant for them. Johnny decides to propose to Chanel. The Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of December 4, 2023, reveal that Johnny will surprise Chanel with a surprise on the show. The ex-husband and wife have recently reconciled and acknowledged their profound feelings for one another. In this way, odds are high that Johnny's shock could remember going down for a knee and proposing to put a ring on Chanel's finger. However, will she say okay? Truly talking, going by the disturbances she has gone through in her own life beforehand, she might have a restless outlook on committing once more. In any case, she could ultimately express yes after she gets a poke by a few close ones on Days of Our Lives. The spoilers uncover that a youthful couple will rest on a more seasoned one for a few help and direction in the impending episodes. Consequently, it is conceivable that Abe and Paulina could offer a brilliant pieces of guidance to Chanel and Johnny. Is Jada prepared for marriage on Days of Our Lives? Rafe is another male character who will be interested in taking their commitment to the next level. It's a well-known fact that he held up a long chance to follow up on his sentiments on Days of Our Lives, thanks to the police department's no dating subordinates policy and everyone else. However, all of that is now history. Rafe and Jada are really cheerful a couple. In any case, would she say she is adequately cheerful to get hitched? We are aware that her previous marriage was not particularly fruitful. Oh, it will truly be intriguing to watch, assuming she will go out on a limb in the future on Days of Our Lives. When her ex-husband Everett arrives in Salem, this is especially true. There is plausible that Jada could express yes to Rafe and afterward chance upon Everett, bringing back a wide range of old stifled sentiments. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.